our spirit? What is it? Where does it go? Are we able to see them using our mind's eye? If so, just what can spirit teach us? Welcome to School Through Spirit. Host DeEtte Renee is a certified psychic medium and master teacher of psychic and mediumship development through LWISSD. DeEtte was born knowing spirit and now is here to help you better understand the spirit world. And now your host, DeEtte Renee.
Good Monday morning, everybody. This is DeEtte here on School Through Spirit on the Edge Network, coming to you with much better, glorious weather than we have had. I am not a cold-blooded person. Or is that a hot blood? I don't know. I'm not a reptile. I am a freezing person. So I'm that person that loves to have my 80, 90 degrees, if not more. But I have one more week of it, and then I think it's going to go bye-bye on me is what I think it's going to happen. I think my warm weather is going to subside to some cold weather. It's not going to make me very happy, but it will go into the season of sweaters and fires, which can't wait for that to happen. Also, because I love the fires. I love the fires, guys. So this morning, we are going to be coming to you to enlighten some lives. The deck we have is for Spirit's Oracle deck. Here we go. That's today's. I've had this deck for quite some time, guys. Cannot wait to bring that out in the 5-card stud. It's the Enchanted Forest Spirit Oracle deck. We are the Edge Magazine. Please go to your local drop spot. Grab your copy of the Edge. It is free if you go to a drop spot and grab it. It's got some amazing articles in here. It's got, a directory for healers and readers, soul coaches, you name it, it's in here. It's a great place to go. Guys, and this magazine is all over the place. It is all over the place, which is super cool. It's one of those things where you just go, oh, yeah. If you're like me and you're kind of lazy once in a while, feel free to have that baby shipped to you. You can have it shipped to you every 2 months. That way you don't have to go out and find it. It does come to you for a small shipping and processing fee to get the magazine from printer to you. But again, for the convenience, why not? This morning, we are going to bring to us Neil Diamond Walsh. It's a short thing that we're going to bring. Look at the imagery here, guys, and look at the imagery. Sometimes the short ones are just more powerful than the long ones. So let's get this party started this morning. It says, when you consciously seek, choose, and demonstrate that you are one with God, whatever you call forth will manifest in your reality. I tell you this again, seek and you shall find, knocking it shall be opened to you. I like this. It's short, it's sweet, it's powerful. It is really, truly words to live by. And I know I always sound like I'm up here being a preacher. I'm not trying to be a preacher, but I am just trying to enlighten people and kind of give them a step-by-step version of a lot of things that can happen for us in life. So what does this mean? Ask and you shall receive, knock and it shall be open, seek and you shall find. All those wonderful things. Well, it means get your stuff together, figure out what you want, don't mess around, and state it. Speak the truth of it. So often, we have been talking about manifesting for eons. We have been, for eons and eons and eons, we have been trying to put this out for us, right? We've been trying to put out the fact of, one of my things are not going. So for eons, we have been trying to sit there and go, hey, we have been trying to literally do the whole manifesting thing. We have been trying to, I think this is the one I need. We have been trying to teach us, trying to scream it from the ethers. And I know a lot of times people are going, but I don't understand. So we're going to kind of break this down today. Okay. we're going to try to break this down today, is what we're going to try to do. I don't know if that's going to work or not, guys. I am trying to literally, we're having trouble streaming to Instagram. It's just telling me forget it. Tell me forget it. I apologize. I apologize. Trying to get this stuff to go is just a pain in the tush. It's really a pain in the tush. Let's see if it'll go now. There we go. Apologize. So let's break down manifestation. Oh my gosh. Good morning, Salone. Congratulations on your certification, by the way, this weekend. So let's break down manifestation. Let's try to break this down into smaller steps. Okay. I want to try to break this down to a point where we go, okay, we can see it, we can believe it, we can understand it, and let's try it. Okay. So let's just kind of look at career. Let's go to career, because I know so many of us feel as if we're stuck in a job we don't want, or we feel stalled in what we're doing, and we don't know how to get it to move forward. We really don't. We're struggling with this. Okay. Now, so often what happens is we go, oh my gosh, I don't want to do this, but I don't know what I want to do. Or I know what I want to do, but I don't know how to get it going. Or I'm going, but I don't know how to get it bigger. Good morning, Adrian. Happy Monday. So often these are struggles we have. These are major struggles we have. And I'm going to tell you what happens. It becomes the ego's issue. And when I talk about the ego, this is definitely the Freud stuff, the id, the ego, the super ego. We're dealing with this stuff because, quite frankly, so often when we're young, when we're born, we are born with the idea we can have whatever we want. There's nothing our little hands can't grasp. If we can grasp it, it can be ours. Okay. If we scream for it, it's going to be ours. We actually are born with the right attitude. We're born with the attitude that the world is our oyster. Guess what? Our parents teach us out of that. They spank our little hands. They tell us no. They tell us we can't have it. We're told we're too young. We're told all of these things. We're told all of these things. And it really is taught out of us to have the seek and you shall receive, knock and it'll be open to you. That is literally told to us over and over again, repeatedly, until we finally figure it out, that we have to follow our parents' rule and not our God-given rule, our birthright. Sorry, parents. I'm one of those too, but we're taught that. So how do we undo that? We decide what we want. And we say, you know what? There is nothing this world can tell me no. This is mine. This does not mean I want somebody, off and we go do it. No, nothing like that. But what I'm talking about is when we say we want something for ourselves, we can have that. So what do? Decide what you want. Point blank. Make it concrete. This is what I want. There is no reason in the world for you not to have what you want. So decide what you want. I don't care how big it is. I don't care how small it is. State the words. I want this. And put that out there. Do not change it. Do not alter it. Do not add and or subtract from it. Put it out there. This is what I want. Take your ego, step it aside, tell mom and dad and grandma and grandpa and your teachers and everybody and say, you know what? I can have this. It's my right to have this. Money is not the root of all evil. Sorry to say it. Pride can be thrown out the window. False representation of self placed on you by somebody else is not a thing. You are amazing and you are great and you deserve the world. And you need to get that through your head. This is mine. This is what I want. And that really is the beginning of manifestation. And I know that sounds like I'm being a spoiled, rotten brat. And I know that's what you're going to feel like when you start to say those things to yourself. I'm spoiled and I can have whatever I want. But it's the truth. But it's not acting spoiled. It's stating, this is what I want. If we go for a career, I want a public figure career to teach, inspire, and help others to heal on a large magnitude. Boo, let it go. Let it go. That's what I want. Why do I want that? If I really have to justify it, it's because I love to help people. I love to help people heal. I love to help people get the light bulbs in their mind go off and go, oh my gosh, that is so awesome. And they see things for themselves. And I love to be the person that shows up for that purpose. Whether that be readings or teaching, healing, helping somebody soul coach their life, showing up here, whatever platform it might be. I love to show up and heal. That's what it is. So by knowing what it is that makes my heart happy, by knowing that, and trust me, this has taken eons to get to the point to say, this is what I want. I had to uncover years, decades of being told that's prideful. It's not right. Smaller versions. Only one man can be president version. No, because we got multiple leaders. Maybe only one president every 4 years, but multiple leaders. We have multiple healers. There is no reason why a person cannot have what they want. And that's what manifestation is. We hear it all the time. Manifestation. But we don't know what it is. And that's simple. The rules of manifestation are simple. Want it, send it out there, and allow yourself to receive it. That's it. Why are you not entitled to that? You are. We all are. I mean, does it create, now does it not create another problem? It does. Manifestation will always create another issue. Why? Because everybody's going to go, there's not enough money for everybody a millionaire. Yeah, there is. There's enough money for everybody out there to be a millionaire and a multimillionaire. Where's the problem going to happen? They're going to start charging a lot more money for stuff, but you'll have more money to buy that stuff. So while you have one going, I want to be a millionaire, you have somebody else going, I want to be a multimillionaire, and they're going to solve the problem, become a multimillionaire. It's going to happen, and that's okay. It doesn't mean you can't manifest what you want. But how do you switch that around? How do you switch around? Because you're like, oh, well, that doesn't help me then. That does not help me. Well, what is the root of what you really want? Is it that you want to be a millionaire? Or is it that you don't want to have any issues with money or financial the rest of your life? If that really is the root of what you want, which one is it? And that's where the problem of manifestation comes. You can manifest $1 million. It doesn't mean you're going to manifest not having money have to be taken or sent someplace else all the time. It does not manifest not having a money issue. It's just a manifestation of more money in your life. So you have to get down to what the root is. Thank you for not allowing me to have any money financial issues for the rest of my life. I've completed that. I no longer need it. I no longer have problems around money at all. That's it. Put it out there. Make it simple, make it complicated, but figure out what the root of it is that you want, and then put that out there. Now, does it take effort? It does. It does take some effort. Even if you're going, I want to be a multimillionaire, do not expect tomorrow morning you wake up in the bank account to have $1 million in there. No. You might have to just go buy the lottery ticket. You might have to leave your house, walk down the street, buy milk, if that's the way it's coming to you. You might have to walk to your end of your driveway and get your mail out because it might be showing up in a check. It might be because you showed up with a great idea and you patented it. It might be that all of a sudden you go, wait a second, I've put that out there, and you were looking online, and all of a sudden, boom, a new job you never thought of was posted, and you go, I think I can do that. And you apply and you get it, and it comes with a huge salary increase. Who knows where that is going to come from? So often the way we look at it is that we go, oh my gosh, I'm manifesting this, but it never shows up on my bank account. Well, what have you done? You have to show up to have that, to receive it. It doesn't mean you have to work your tushy off for the next 20 years to get it, but it does mean that you have to be open to how it's going to come to you. It's an openness. You have to look at it and say, okay, how can this come to me? Well, I don't know. I'm not going to put an attachment on how it's going to come to me. I'm just going to put out there that this is what I want and I'm willing to receive it. Now, open the doors. For myself, it was open the doors. When I made my statement, when somebody sat me down, about almost a month ago now, literally sat me down and said, DeEtte, what is it that you want in life? What do you want in your career? And I had to think about those words. I literally had to go, what is it do I want? And when I was able to formulate it in my mind and I spoke those words, when I said them, they came out of my mouth. I literally added to this. Gosh, I don't want this to sound egotistical. I don't want to sound like a spoiled brat. But this is what I want and this is why. I let those words out. And it was amazing to allow those words to leave my mouth. It was. Because for the first time, I spit them out. I said them. I made them public. I allowed them to leave my body, my mind. And I no longer was holding on to my wishes in here. I seen the star, quite literally, and spoke them. And then I wasn't attached to it. I just let that energy leave. That's what I did. I spoke it and I let the energy leave. And do you know, since that night, I've had multiple opportunities come to my door. Multiple opportunities knock on my door. Now, an opportunity does not mean it's definitely going to happen, because in my world, those things don't just happen. Or they don't happen as quick as you want it to. You have to have a lot of patience and wait. But the opportunities have been placed on me. And I said yes to all of them. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. Why? Because I spoke the words. This is what I want. And let it out. Within a week, opportunities were coming back at me. And I was like, whoa. And they're bountiful. They're everywhere. But it also shifted my reality, that sometimes these were realities, these opportunities were already there. I was saying no to them. I was saying, I think you got the wrong girl. I can't do that. I don't know how to do that. Instead, when I spoke the words and I was like, okay, I'm willing to receive this back, I started opening my eyes to the opportunities in front of me and went, oh my gosh, that's what that's about. Yes, I don't know if I'm the right person. I don't know if I can do that because I've never done it before. But yes, I'll show up. Yes, I will learn. Yes, let me do it. And it's incredible when you flip that and you start to say yes. It's amazing. It's probably the best feeling in the world because it brings with you more opportunities. Why? Because you're growing as a person and you're allowing your destiny now to unfold itself. Now, it's funny because I've had an amazing couple of weeks of opportunities coming to me left and right and right and left. And none of them have come with signed contracts as yet. So of course, me being me, I'm sitting around waiting for the next sign. What's the next sign? What can I look for? And on my windowsill or on my screen is a very large praying mantis this morning. I went, gosh, that's an oversized cricket. I went out and took a picture of it. I Googled it. And me being me, not only Googled to make sure I got the praying mantis, but I Googled to find out what the spiritual meaning of the praying mantis is. And it's an old Chinese thing to wait and have patience, to meditate, to sit for a moment. Because success and prosperity is coming, but you have to sit with it for a moment. You have to be idle. You have to go within and to trust that it's coming. And I went, oh, I get it. I know what phase I'm in now. I know what phase I am in now of my manifestation. And you're going to go through those phases also. As I tell you this story, it's for you to look at your own life and to realize that even though we speak the words, manifestation is not always an instantaneous thing. A lot of times, most of the time, is you speak the words, you let it out, you give it love, you give it your heart. You watch it to start to come back at you, and it's going to come back at you beautifully. A little bit here and a little bit there. And then you're going to have to wait. You're going to have to be patient. You're going to have those moments that you go, oh, I don't know if this is happening, but I'm not changing it. I'm not changing my original wish, my original want, my original statement. I'm not changing it. I'm not retracting it. It's not going anywhere. And that is part of the major problem to ask and you shall receive, is when we don't get it instantaneously. What we honestly do is we go, probably should change it. Probably should make it smaller than what it was. No, do not. That is when you reaffirm your original statement. That is when you're in that waiting period and you're starting to have that smallest amount of doubt, that small amount that says, maybe it was too big. That is when you go, no, I'm reaffirming my original statement, my original manifestation request. I'm now speaking that out again. And I'm going to open my hands and I'm going to wait for it to allow it to sit right in your hands, to be placed in your lap, to receive it. Trust that it's coming to you. Trust that you're going to have the steps of opportunities placed in front of you for even during your waiting period. Those opportunities are going to still come. Those moments are going to still be there. The steps are still going to appear and you're going to get to walk them. And that's what you do, is you keep going and you keep working. It's incredible when you allow this to happen. It's incredible when you allow the process to happen. Realize that manifestation does not mean it's going to come overnight. It can. It can. Trust me, it can for the smaller things. But for the larger things that we tend to ask for, it takes some time because we are in a body. This is a slow moving process for us because we're in this body. We're in this dimension. But continue. Don't change it up. Don't shift what you want in life. Don't shift because somebody said, oh my God, that's an impossible dream. No, not at all. There's not too many actors out there that made it overnight. You know, I'm reminded of this by just watching Sylvester Stallone. I've watched this documentary a few times now since it's been on Netflix. And I watch it and it blows me away. Because he knew what he wanted at a younger life. He knew what he wanted. You know, the man he had a condition I think it was at birth, that ended up paralyzing part of his face. And that's why his one side looks the way it does. And he wasn't considered the most attractive man out there. And he really wanted to act. And he was told no, because he wasn't the leading man type quality. He wasn't the pretty boy. He had that accent. I mean, he had everything stacked against him, but he knew what he wanted. So he started to write. He started to write his own movie, his own story. And he wrote it for him to be the lead man. He wrote it for himself. And he ended up having to produce it and everything else. But it's become one of the biggest blockbusters we've ever seen, with an incredible series, because that's how Rocky was formed. That's how he was able to make his dream happen. He never altered his dream. He didn't state in his dream that he wanted to be a producer or a director. He said he wanted to be an actor. And by golly, he figured out how to make it happen, because he never changed what his goal was. And he didn't shut the door on how it was going to come to him. He never shut the door. He always kept it open. And I think we can all take a lot of lessons from that, to realize that it's going to take some time. That's how manifestation works. It's how prayer works. It's how wishes work. It just takes time, guys. So trust me when I tell you to break down manifestation. We give up on it because we always want it right now. We want it now. We want instant gratification. We want the world to be our oyster, and it truly is. But realize this stuff takes a good hot moment to happen. Don't give up on what you want. Don't change your dreams or your wishes because they're not happening by the time you wake up. It just means open your arms a little bit wider to allow more ways for it to come to you. Okay, guys, we're going to take a quick station break, and we come back. We're going to do our 5-card stud. We will see you here in a few on School Through Spirit with the Edge Network.
Do you or someone in your family suffer from nightmares? Is your home cluttered and you can't seem to clear it out? Your home or office may have low vibrational energy, and it could be impacting you and your family. Using the ancient techniques of dowsing, Master Dowser Annette Regalo can raise the vibration of your home or office by identifying and curing stress lines and negative vortexes that may be creating disharmony in your home or office. Annette has over 20 years of dowsing experience and is passionate about creating high vibrational spaces for others to live and work. Contact Annette today at 612-394-3736 or AnnetteRegalo.com. How do you live a life of abundance and alignment? Carol Dutton, founder of Being You Energetically, is passionate about helping her clients get to that sweet life. Modalities she offers include Reiki, subtle energy healing, crystal grids, ancestral connection ceremony, Irogenics ancestral eye readings, and spiritual oil anointing. Whichever modality you choose, her powerful sessions will immediately give you the unique and specific missing links to clearing the traumatic and ancestral patterns keeping you from living an extraordinary life. Check her out at CarolDuttonUSA.com. That's CarolDuttonUSA.com. Right now, Carol has a special offer of 10% off an ancestral connection ceremony with promo code EDGE10. Again, that promo code is EDGE10. That's CarolDuttonUSA.com.
Hey, everybody. Welcome back here to School Through Spirit with DeEtte here on the Edge Network. We are coming in to do our 5-card stud. I wanted to open. I've had this deck for a hot minute. I've been super excited about it, but you know what? Every deck has its day. I want to bring this one through. We've got some amazing ones coming up after this. Actually, I got 2 more decks on board, guys. 2 more decks on board. So, again, guys, if you are looking to have your cards placed out here, you want me to showcase your cards. You want me to showcase your brand. And there's a set of cards that you're like, oh my God, I love these and I want the world to see them. Ship me your cards. I will put your cards on the show. Excuse me. They do. Remember, they go into the podcast. They never come down. This is free advertisement for you. Free whatever. I will. And you know what? Even if it's a Hay House deck and you're like, oh my God, I love these cards. I want DeEtte to showcase these cards. I will literally bring the cards that you sent on me. I will speak your name, the truth of you and how you love the cards. These cards go into a podcast form. Okay, when we're done, this goes into podcast. This part of the show is not deleted. Okay, so it stays there forever. And guys, even with my last show, remember my last show? Remember how many times I said that? It goes into podcast form. It never goes away. And I know everybody went, but yet that show was canceled. Guess what? You can go into the archives of the Edge Network and you can find 50 or 60 of my past shows in there. Not all 3 years, or no, it's 100 and something. There's a lot of shows in there. We were able to get my past shows and switch them to the Edge Network podcast format. That's what we did. We switched it. We made it possible. So guess what? All your old advertisements, all those old commercials, all the cards, all the readings, all of it's there. Go see it. It doesn't go away. So with this deck, it is so strange because it's the Force Spirits Oracle cards. It's a Nature's Whispers Woodland Tarot cards, Forest Spirits Oracle cards. It's got different things. Enchanted Forest Spirits Oracle deck. Oh my God, every angle there's a new name. So this is really kind of cool. It says in the back, Forest Spirits Oracle cards, step into a realm of enchantment with the Forest Spirits Oracle deck. Immerse yourself in the ethereal beauty of the ancient forest where mystical creatures and magical beings reside. Allow the whispers of fairies, elementals, and woodland creatures to awaken your senses and reconnect you to the world of nature steeped in the wonder. This deck is not just a collection of cards. It is a portal to rediscover the forgotten magic within you. Each card holds a unique message and healing gift from these mystical forest dwellers, guiding you towards a deeper understanding of yourself and the world around you. Unveil the secrets of the forest and embark on the extraordinary journey towards self-discovery. The Forest Spirits Oracle deck is here to remind you that magic exists within every corner of existence. All you have to do is open your heart and allow these wise spirits to be your guide. Each card has a main keyword and a clear message so you can interpret the cards easily. And it says, it's just... Manufacturer is Sishu. This takes me back to like literally, guys, I don't know if y'all know this. Good morning, Miss Michelle. I'm a fairyologist, guys. I'm a fairyologist. I don't know if y'all know this. Before Doreen Virtue stopped being who she always has, but God, these cards are gorgeous. She did a fairyology course. I've been playing with the fairies since I was a kid. I know where you're at, Michelle. I knew it. I was watching it. Guys, Michelle is in one of my favorite places of all times, Enborough Manor. Enborough Manor. Oh my God, I love that place. I knew where she was, and I caught her it's in the live, but it's the morning version of her live at night. I literally see them walking down a very short portion of the hall and up the stairs, and I went, I know where they're at. I know that place. I love that place. That was my very first investigation ever. Well, that wasn't like a toured one. Anyway, guys, let's go. Look at the imagery on these. I would not suspect. This is the cover. This is the cover, guys. Never. Good morning, Bill. Yes, my hubby. I would never suspect the inside of the cards to look like this coming from this. I'm just going to put that out there. Never look at a cover and go, because you're going to get you might get this on the inside. Just saying. So let's look at this. Look at some of the imagery here. That's just gorgeous. Truly. The artwork. Oh my gosh. I'm going to have to put one of these on TikTok. Yeah, and that's my thing, guys. Sometimes I take a card, I'll pick a card out of nowhere and I'll throw it up on TikTok. Not very often, but I do. So, guys, with 5 cards done here, what do? We literally pick a number 1 through 5. Pick whatever your number you want. If you want, you can pick a couple of numbers. You can pick all of them. You can literally wait until the very end and do the whole reading, whatever you want. I also have this new little thing that I scream out there. I'm like, hey, have you got 6 issues? Pick a number per issue. Put it down there, and you can get all of it solved for yourself. All of it solved. Okay. So this goes over this next week. It goes over the next week for you. There we go. Boo. So card number 1 is, oh, and by the way, guys, there's no book. There's no book. So what's on the card is what you get. I think this is a great beginner's book. I won't even lie, guys. When I teach Oracle cards, I take their books away. I only give them the cards. So I think this is a great beginner's deck, and I think it'll go all the way through advancement. So this first card, number 1, is water element, purification. Dive deep into your emotions, finding healing and renewal in the depths of your being. Ooh, I like that. This card really is about just kind of going within, going deep within yourself, allowing that fluidity to happen, to go, okay, where am I at? Where am I going? What's going on with life? But it needs to start here. It needs to start within. And this card is saying you need to start this week with going inside. What do I want for this week? What do I want for my life? Whatever it might be. But go within. You need to start getting rid of all the BS, because a lot of us are filled with that. We have our what we want, but it's covered up by a bunch of crap. So this one is saying get rid of all the extras. Get rid of all the fluff, all the debris. Get down to the essence of what it is and allow that to start understanding who you are. Get down to the beautiful pureness of yourself. Okay, card number 2 is the Dragonfly Spirit Perspective. Be flexible and willing to change direction if needed to get broader view of things. That's pretty amazing. That's pretty amazing. If you've ever watched a dragonfly, they're so amazing because they really come in for the kill. I love it because I have had too many mornings sitting when I used to have horses out near the pasture with the darn mosquitoes, because of course I was in the middle of the woods, and thinking, oh my gosh, we just need to do something about the mosquitoes. They're driving me and the horses batty. And swatting left and right. And out of nowhere, boom, out of nowhere come the dragonflies. And they come in this, what you would think is a horde of them, but really there's only a few hundred. But against 1,000 mosquitoes, how are they ever going to do it? And they zip zap everywhere. That's what a dragonfly does. It flies in strategic maneuvers. It's like the military. And they go high and they go low, and they change their perspective all the time to go in for the kill. That's how one dragonfly can go and kill 100 mosquitoes. It's because they change their perspective. They change the directory. If it's not working one way, flip it. And that's what this card means for you, to flip the meaning of stuff. If you're not seeing what you need, if you're not understanding something, change your perspective. Allow something else to come in. Card number 3 is fire element. Ignite change. Burn away the old and forge a new path to face the world with purpose and determination. Boy, this card is just kind of screaming what the rest are. This is like burning bridges. Why are you holding on to your crap? Let it go. This card is not only get rid of it. This card is not just saying separate all the fluff, all the junk from the core self. This is saying like separate it and burn it. Get rid of it. It is no longer you. Why are you holding on to crap you no longer need? If you are not the person you were a year ago, why are you still holding on to some aspects of that? It is time to burn that bridge to the old you. It's a great remembering. It's a great archive, but why hold on to it? Allow that stuff to go away. Card number 4 is the Mushroom Spirit. Hidden wonder. Beauty often arises from surprising places. So find the hidden wonders in your life. Find the hidden wonders in your life. If you pick card number 4, you're really kind of sitting in the place going, this life stinks. Today stinks. Everything stinks. That's your place you're at. You're sitting there going, I've had enough. I don't want to do this crap anymore. That's where you're sitting at. And if you are picking card number 4, this is saying you need to start looking to the glorious things. Where are your blessings? Small or big, where are your blessings? You need to start opening your eyes to the beauty of yourself and the beauty of everything around you. Okay? This world is beautiful. This world is mystical. This world is magical. And it is all around you. So start looking for that. Stop, get off your pity party and realize that even in the process of you going, oh my gosh, everything sucks. I still have this. I still have that. I still have some beauty for it around me. Find it. The last card is the Tiger Spirit, brave and confident. Make yourself stronger. Courage and confidence enable you to maintain your status and dignity in various situations. So this card, I love it. This card, I am like, no. This card, I'm looking at it going, I don't even want to look at this. I want to throw this card out. But I think we need this card because it's brave and confident. It is so hard for us as a whole to kind of show up with that confidence. So something is going to happen to you this week. If you pick card number 5, that's going to say, oh my gosh, I have no clue what's going on. I have no clue how to do this. I don't even know why you would look at me for this. But you need to show up. You need to be confident and you need to say, this is mine. I'm going to grab it and I'm going to run with it. I will learn along the way. I will Google it. I will ask a friend. I will do whatever it needs to take. But you're going to show up with confidence. You're going to show up with rigor and you're going to show up to say, I got this no matter what it is. Card number 1 was water element, purification. Card number 2 was dragonfly, which is perspective. Card number 3 was fire element, which is ignite change. Card number 4 was mushroom spirit, which is a hidden wonder. And card number 5 was a tiger spirit, which is brave and confidence. Now, when I look at these cards as a whole, when I bring them all together, I'm going to say, guess what? You have a lot coming to you this week. You have some issues going on. Don't get me wrong, but I think this is going to be a fast week because I think this week you're going to start to see yourself in a different light because quite frankly, you're starting to get rid of the old through the confidence, through everything. You're going, you know what? I'm rocking this. I am great. I'm getting rid of my old past. I'm getting rid of my old ways of having self-doubt. And this in itself is starting to open up opportunities for you because you've gotten rid of all the negative. And that's what this week's about for you. It's getting rid of all of that old stuff, realizing how beautiful you are, how amazing you are. And a lot of this is the inner part of you. It's in here. It's what's igniting inside you. But because you've changed this, it's going to manifest outside of you. It's really going to show up and you're going to have something come to you that says, I don't know if I can do this, but it doesn't matter. Say yes to it. It's an opportunity you didn't know, you didn't expect, you didn't think about, but it's coming to you and it's time for you to say yes. So hopefully that makes sense to you. Hopefully it helps. And I'm going to tell you, I'm wishing you the best, the wellness for this because you are a rock star. Oh my God, I love that, Salone. I love that. That's awesome. And that's awesome. Speaking about this next week, guys, you will not see me Monday morning, nor will you get a recording Monday morning. Why? Because I think the world needs a break, and so do I. What do you think? And everybody that runs this, they're busy as heck to tell them to go, I need you to hit the button to hit this play. Blah, blah. No, we're just gonna say no to next Monday morning. Why? Because I'm going to be somewhere on a big ship in the middle of nowhere. I think we're going to the Caribbean. Don't ask me. I don't know. I didn't ask where I was going. I just said yes to an opportunity to do psychic fair at sea. Can you believe it? I said yes a year ago to an opportunity. I did. Somebody said, I want a beautiful woman by the name of Terry said, I want to do a psychic fair at sea. Never been done it before. Let's do this. And I went, I'll do it. Why not? I'll put my hand up. I don't know what that looks like. I have no clue what it is. All I can tell you is those metaphysical events you see pop up everywhere. We're doing it on a cruiser. We're doing it on a huge cruise ship. Okay, we're popping on. We're gonna get in, and Tim's coming. We're gonna get in on this cruise, and we're gonna set up, and we are gonna do what we do best. I'll be doing readings for 5 days straight. Anybody that wants a reading on the ship, come on over. I'll be doing readings. Some of my fellow friends and certified students are going to be there doing readings. We have a few master healers there are going to be doing their healing stuff. We have got literally a Reiki type person, a quantum type person, and a shaman. Guys, we have covered our bases. Even for the readers, we got me, the psychic medium. We got the past life angelic readers. We have got the tarot readers. We got the Wiccan readers. We have brought it to this cruise. And that's what I'm going to be doing from Sunday through Friday. So no, you're not going to see me next week. That's okay. And when I do get back, I've got a couple of podcasts I will be doing. I will be recording one that week, and I'm not sure this other one's live or not. I guess we'll figure it out. If it is, I'll let you know. But what are we doing when I get back? When I get back on the September 28th and 29th, finishing up this month, I am teaching my intermediate class, my 2-day intermediate class at Earthsong Books and Gifts in Janesville, Wisconsin. I do believe the cost for that is $200 for the 2 days. You come in with me. We do a lot of education. Guys, we are going to take you from your tickle tummies to booyah doing readings. And yes, you'll be doing live readings for me. And you're going to blow yourself away going, wow, I did that. Yes, you did. That class is magical. If you ever want to do it, come on in. By then, it's going to be getting kind of chilly anyway. You might as well come sit with me. Bring your hot chocolate, bring your snacks, sit with me for 2 days. It's an amazing event. Again, that's at Earthsong Books and Gifts. You can get a hold of me on my website, DeEtte.us. Just literally do not register there, guys. Do not register there. Different class altogether. This class, you do not register on my website, but you can send me a message through my website. When it says contact DeEtte, it's going to come off to me. Okay, so DeEtte.us, go to the contact form, say, hey, DeEtte, I'm interested in this course you're talking about, in-person course. I'm going to send you all the details. I'm going to give you the ways to pay, your number to show up, all that biz. I'm going to do that. Or find me a messenger, send me a messenger, or if you like, you can call the store, Booksong Earths and Gifts in Janesville, Wisconsin, Earthsong Books and Gifts, Janesville, Wisconsin. And we'll get you hooked up there. So whether you register through myself or through the store, it doesn't matter. We're all going to make it happen. We're all going to come together and have a beautiful couple of days. The first event I have after that, though, isn't until, flip the calendar. Oh my gosh. October 12th and 13th. On the 12th, I'll be in Detroit Lakes, Michigan. On the 13th, I'll be in Alexandria, Michigan. Or not Michigan, Minnesota. Sorry. Detroit Lakes, Minnesota, and Alexandria, Minnesota. I do believe I am the gallery person for Alexandria. Not sure who is doing it for the Detroit Lakes, but that's okay. They'll be amazing no matter who they are. So, but I am the Alexandria date. There you go. We have a lot going on over this next couple of months. It's going to be awesome. Strangely enough, I'm not as busy in October for the events, but gosh, my books are open for September and open into October. If you want those readings, feel free to come on in, book a reading. I will be offering another beginner's class online very soon. So, because why not start it in the fall when it starts to get cold? I do hope you enjoyed today, guys. I enjoy you guys. Again, guys, we will not be here next week, but please, if you want to reach out, get those readings because, again, my calendar is open for the next rest of September and into October. Feel free to find me at DeEtte.us. This is DeEtte. Thank you so much for joining me. I can't wait to see you in 2 weeks here on School with Your Spirit with the Edge Network. Bye-bye, guys.
There are psychic mediums, but there is nothing like DeEtte. Let's face it, we all struggle time and again. But if you seek the clarity you deserve, then you need to seek DeEtte. As a master teacher, DeEtte studied under international psychic medium Lisa Williams. Together, they not only help DeEtte better tap into spirit, but also build a long-lasting relationship. So many psychics tell us what we want to hear, and that just won't cut it with DeEtte. She tells you what you need to hear. No sugarcoating here. To book a reading with DeEtte is simple. Just visit her website, DeEtte.us. That's DeEtte.us. And follow the Yellow Brick Road to connect with DeEtte. Don't just sit there and ponder those questions. Ask them and let DeEtte guide you every step of the way. You need insight now, and DeEtte can help. Just visit DeEtte.us. That's DeEtte.us.